Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to every one of you, pending your time and where you're coming across this my very wonderful platform video. Today is the 23rd day of February 2026. Some days ago, I was watching a program on YouTube, came across where Anambra State governor, the delegitimate governor of Anambra State, which is Soludo, was talking to our mothers. Should I call them our uneducated mothers? You know, most of our mothers in the village are not well informed and educated. Now, but before I go on with that, I want to first of all appreciate those of you who took the bull by the horn and say that what is wrong is wrong. Stand on your right. Your right is to defend your land. Your right is that nobody can take away your right from you. Stand on your right and you will see the results. Monday sit at home is sacrosanct. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can change anything on that Monday. Today is Monday. Those of you that are sitting at home, you don't know what you're doing for yourself. All of you that are sitting at home don't know the impact you are making here in the Western world. You don't know all the documents that our Deputy Prime Minister is submitting to the right tables. You don't know what that is going to do for us. Now, the Israeli parliament, you could see that they used that Monday sit at home against Nigerians to tell the world that, look, these people, their civil disobedience has shown to the world that they have disassociated themselves from Nigeria and they are no longer interested in being in one Nigeria. So that sit at home that you people are observing every Monday is really hitting the enemies very hard. And that is why they want you to stop that sit at home every Monday, which cannot and they can never stop it. And we are here telling you this is the simple truth. The people piloting the affair of this new nation, I don't know. You know, like I said the other day, and some people misunderstood what I said. You see, where Mazina and the Kano Simon Ekpa has not gotten to, this government has gotten there. And you know, the reason why I said that is this, because there are places that men they will find it very difficult to enter. But once it's women know how to talk to themselves. Men will want to, you know, okay, let's hear what you want to say, because every country has a way that they lord over their women. And so therefore, why I say stay put in this government is this. Number one, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze has gone to so many places that you and I cannot enter. Even as citizens of those countries, we can't enter those places. But because she's a woman, they gave her that, you know, freedom of, you know, let us associate with you, let us meet with you, not as a violent person, but as the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. So these people are the one making waves for Biafrans. So it happens even in that bongo called Nigeria. It happens in that zoo called Nigeria. There are places that you as a man cannot enter. Your wife will come enter there. Your girlfriend will come and enter. Your sister will come and enter there. Why? Because women are honored in such a way that you and I don't even understand. There are jobs that you'll be looking for on this planet Earth. Oh, yeah, but once a woman submits her CV, immediately they call her for interview, and you are surprised. You that they are very qualified to be there, they will even look away and give that job to a woman. So these women are doing wonders, and we must follow them. We must encourage them. We must support them. We must speak the truth at all time, even if it's going to lead to our death. It doesn't matter. Despite the fact that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has given us a platform to say these things and to do the needful and to do the right thing. Now, Chalenwa Mbafo, over the weekend, gathered our women in the village, gathered them, and started telling them about the sit at home every Monday and how our youth, our brothers and sisters are the one kidnapping each other, unaliving each other in the forest. Now I ask, I was waiting for Soludo to tell us Biafrans that, listen, this thing that you people are doing, we have already created 1,001 jobs. Now, anybody that we find in the forest without coming to apply for jobs, and we see you in the forest, we will expose you and we will disgrace you. Now, I didn't hear that. All Soludo was trying to do was to bring down the sit-at-home, to close down the sit-at-home, to stop the market movements, to stop the market every Monday from coming out to sell their markets. All he was trying to do was to talk down on those people. You know, our mothers, most of these our mothers they are not well informed in the village. So Soludo was saying a lot of things on that video. He said a lot of things that even this is the reason why foreign investors does not come to Anibo to come and invest. And also said that I'm quoting him now. And I did not hear him give us the explanations on how we are going to get the Biafra. I did not hear Soludo come to explain to these women when Mahazen Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out from detention. I did not hear Soludo, provide solution to all the things that he has said. He said a lot of things without any solution. This is a man that wants Monday sit-at-home to be closed down, and he has not created one job. And he's not trying to use, this soft word to pet our mothers and our sisters. And then his reason of locking our Kwokoko and AK Hit and the rest of them is because Fanagwokite. Mana, you, the governor, did not bring any solution to Okite. You did not bring any solution. I thought when a governor comes into power, he looked at the problem of the community. The first thing he's going to fix is unemployment. Soludo never fixed anything. He wants to make sure that the Igbos continue to suffer while Soludo continues to grow in his wickedness. Soludo never brought any solution to Anambra. All he's doing is destruction. Soludo heavy security, but he wants you to come out every Monday. Heavy security. Even when he was talking, you can count how many military men were around him, surrounding him. You can count. And this is a man that wants sit-at-home to stop. Sokoto people, Sokoto Caliphate can come and tell Soludo, go and destroy your own brothers. And Soludo will go without thinking twice. Lock up main market on Onitsha for 1 week. We forget too soon. And why do we do like this? 1 week, Soludo locked Anambra State market, Onitsha main market, locked it, and told you can't step in. Use military to block everywhere. Today, he has turned around. He has gone to meet our gullible mothers and started speaking to them. Oh, that no one can use me. And the is woe. So, Ludo, you did not provide solution to all these things that you have said. You said a lot of things, but I didn't hear you say this is the solution on ground. This is the way out. You only built prison without building, heaven. You did not build freedom. You only built prison for these people. I thought when a government enters, the government will look around and say, oh, the first thing that we are doing is to create job employment. None of these things Soludo did. And then Soludo is coming to tell you that now, why are they not going to be outlaws? Why is there not going to be outlaws? When there is nothing, when all the money that they are giving to you people from Abuja to do the necessary things for your people, you pocket it and use it and train your useless son that is in London. And you are telling us to be civil. Civil. That is why you see criminality everywhere. Hospital, fraud. You built a fraudulent hospital. You told us the hospital was working. People went there and discovered that there was nothing in that hospital. Everything about these people called Nigeria is fraud, including Soludo. Everything about them is fraud. And yet they want you to be civilized. They want you to obey the rules and regulations of the government. I thought they said charity begins at home. I thought they say charity begins at home. Soludo, why can't you open market for your wife in Ochanja market, and your wife will be the first person to come out in Onitsha market? Why can't you? And then without any security, every Monday we lose a. You said everything you said. I did not hear you. Tell us the day you are going to build factories, you are going to investors, you are going to do this, and then you are going to gainfully employ that are not doing anything in the Southeast. I never heard you say any of that. All you were saying is stop sit at home. We have known you people's ways and pattern. Fulani Nandekano said he can control all these animals. Tell them what they do, what they should do. Go and destroy. Go and show us that you love us. They will be serving Fulani. The same people, the same thing. What did Mazen Nandekano do that they took him as far as Sokoto? Everything that Mazen Nandekano said has still not come to pass. Every single thing has come to pass. And then you want to stop sit at home every Monday. Can you see how shameless you are? You are not coming out telling the world now that, oh, it is Igbos that are destroying Igbos in the forest. Soludo. Because you can talk to illiterate mothers. You can talk to our uneducated sisters in the Southeast, a village. That is why you are here talking rubbish. That even, the whole thing is on social media. You can't watch that nonsense he was talking. He never anything. He never said, yeah, pussy, men can pussy. No, just want you to stop sit at home. That is why he spent over 3 hours explaining rubbish, explaining evil to us, explaining nonsense to the world. That is why he spent 3 hours to gather women in a compound and started dishing out nonsense. He talks from the both sides of his mouth. From the both side of his mouth, that is where how Soludo talks. All forgot that Nandi was giving him resistance. And he comes back, tell you, oh, sorry, we are going to, even, he said this on this thing, and we're going to watch how that is going to stand. And Soludo said that they had the most peaceful Christmas last December. And I asked Soludo, why was that possible? Soludo told you, he didn't. Why was that happen? Why did that happen? Why did we have the best of Christmas last year? Nobody said anything. Soludo could not answer that question. But he told you, oh, last Christmas was peaceful. Why? Because Donald Trump destroyed Sokoto Caliphates, destroyed their plan. And that was why there was peace in December. Because every Christmas, that is where this peace. No killings anywhere in the Southeast. Even in the North, there were a little bit of peace because fear entered them. Soludo, you didn't remember that. Oh, it was unknown gunmen that subsided or that ceased their fire. Is that what you are trying to say? You see, these people are very shameless people. I can keep telling you this for free. They are very, very shameless. They don't know when to talk. They think that they are talking to fools. I don't know the kind of brain that they have, that you think that the Biafrans you are talking to, they don't have sense. Go and see what Soludo said. Go and listen to him. And we will keep saying it the way it is. Nobody can stop sit at home every Monday. Nobody, until Mazen Nandekano comes out, until Simon Ekpanjoku is released. Nobody can stop sit at home. Even Biafran government cannot. Sit at home, they were alone. Every one of you wants sit at home to stop, but you don't want to go through the foundation of the problem and reach the problem out. But you want sit at home to stop in the Southeast. Where in the whole of the North can you go as a governor and tell the people what they don't want to hear and they will listen to you? But you can tell the Igbos because they are foolish people, they are stupid, they don't have sense, they don't reason. You can come and tell us all manner of nonsense, we'll bear it. Because we are very loving people, we are very careful people. We want everybody to become to be close to us, and then that's why Soludo can come and tell our mothers rubbish, talk to them rubbish, tell them any kind of nonsense. Very insulting. Oh, As a governor, what did you do for your people? As a governor, what job availability did you bring to your people? As a governor, what can you boast of? That this is what you do it for Ndi Anambra, that Ndi Anambra is gainfully employed in this aspect. Nothing, absolutely nothing. But you want us to stop sit at home every Monday, is it? You want us to stop sit at home every Monday? You see, one thing about these people is they feel that they know it all. They feel that once they gather some group of illiterates and speak to them, they are not informed. I don't really blame them. I will never blame those women there. I can't. They will know the truth. They have not gone inside Nigeria. They have not seen how other countries treat their own citizens. That is why any nonsense, when they see governor, it will look as if they've seen a god coming to them. They don't know that these are their worst enemy. But you could see Soludo standing there with security, heavy security, heavy. Even while talking to those women with microphone, lying to them, insulting them that no one will find anymore, and they are clapping. I don't know how our people is to understand these things. If I know my mother cannot even, if my mother was in the village, she can't even try it because I will warn her. I'm telling you the truth. I will warn her not to even go close. These people are animals. They never prefer solution. They never bring any solution. All they bring is chaos. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime known to the four walls of Nigerian law. Apparently, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, I am dropping the agitation of Biafra, he will be out. He will be out the next minute. This is a man that they told you is a terrorist. And Tinubu, the useless and hopeless drug lord, has told people to go and meet Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to agree so that he can come out. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said no. They have never seen such a man in their life. And Soludo, a criminal, a known thief, is telling you and I, we must stop sit at home every Monday. You see, one thing I have to tell Biafrans is this. The ball is in your court. Those of you that are in the East, we are doing our own. Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, she's doing her own. Pharmacist Diane, she's doing her own. Rozay, I'm doing my own. What is his name? Kelena TV is doing his own. Kai Reports, Ada Simon Epa, they are doing their own. Drake is doing his own. Every one of us are doing our own. What are you going to do? Are you going to cease fire because somebody threatened you in the midst of the battlefield? Are you going to run because somebody tells you there's a giant in front of you and then remain in perpetual bondage and poverty? Or are you going to liberate yourself, your family from the shackles of the West and from Tinubu by sitting at home, obeying the Monday sit at home? It is entirely up to you. We are going to do our best. We are going to come here to make our voices to be heard and say it the way it is without missing a word. That the people ruling you are all thieves. All of them from A to Z. Look at the people that are working with Tinubu. Tell me one person that does not have criminal record. Tell me one person that is not wanted in EFCC. Tell me one person that doesn't have criminal record in the camp of Tinubu. No one. In fact, anybody that fights Tinubu, those are the people that he wants in power so that he will have something against them. And they have something against Tinubu. The people that have something against Tinubu are the people that are in Tinubu's office. There is nobody that is under Tinubu that does not have criminal record. Nobody. No one. And that is the simple truth. Go and check these things. These are facts I'm telling you. There is nobody that doesn't have criminal records in Tinubu's camp. And that is not a man that will give you freedom. That is not a man that will make Nigeria to be better. Nigeria can never be good. Under these people, under APC, you people are joking. And I'm going to explain this to you people. You are joking if you think that there's going to be peace under APC. And if you think that they're going to do the right thing, you are joking. If you want your country, Nigeria, exclude us. If you want your country, Nigeria, to be better, it is the only thing is revolution. That is the only way Nigeria can have its peace. And everybody will go their way. The solution of that country. Everybody will go their way. I'm telling you the truth. Tinubu is one of the most notorious criminals I've ever seen in my life. Tinubu is a thief, a criminal, a god. That is who Tinubu is. A drug pusher. That is the president of Nigeria. How? When someone who's still coming down to the southeast, the foreign investors, na foreign investors are not. Of what use are they going to come there? And I think that was my network. Guys, I hope, can anyone hear me? My network, I think my network is funny now. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? I hope you guys can hear me, right? Thank you guys. So now, these people are not ready for anything good. They are not ready for anything good. Nigeria cannot. You see, one thing about Nigeria is this: they can never do the right thing. They can never. Tinubu, in his wisdom, can never do anything right. He doesn't have brain. Tinubu is brain dead. Brain dead. The people controlling Tinubu are Sultan of Sokoto and Ahmed Gumi. These are the people controlling the president of so-called Nigeria. And you people want peace to reign. When Sultan of Sokoto is in power, whoever thought or knew that the headquarters of these terrorists is in Sokoto? No wonder they rushed in Nnamdi Kanu there. No wonder Nnamdi Kanu was rushed. They rushed in Gudu Guai. And nobody is saying anything about him again. Have we not forgotten about Nnamdi Kanu today? Some of us that were shouting Nnamdi Kanu, have they not started forgetting about him? This is just a pattern. This is a game that he played so that you will not be close to him. When you remember Sokoto, it is very far. You can't even think of going there. So, if we don't rise up to fight these animals, they will consume all of us. And the thing is that, look at most of our villages. They're taking over our villages gradually. They are going around now, surrounding the whole Anibu, the whole 5 states of Anibu. They are surrounding it now. Very soon, they will start, and nobody dares stand against them. Nobody fights them. Because they are the main military, they are the main armies, those armies that you see on checkpoint every evening. Those are the terrorists terrorizing Anibu. In the morning, they are military. In the night, they turn to unknown gunmen. That is why they took Nnamdi Kanu far away. So that there won't be any intel. So that there won't be any message passed across to his people. Some of you are very, very, very stupid when you think. You don't think out the box. Now Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto prison. And all of you are going about your businesses. Every week, every day, who are the people doing all these things? Igbos, I know our brothers and sisters, what we like is money. None of us ever likes to see ourselves blood. We don't kill. Igbos does not kill. We don't kidnap. It is the military in our forest. But they can come. Soludo can come and tell you that no Ndibu, Nebusisi Ndibu, and you will believe him. They are planting their people in every villages for takeover. Nnamdi Kanu said this years ago, and today it's happening. And they want us to shut our mouths up because now they understand that those things that they are doing, we understand it already. Now they want us to keep our mouths shut, not to talk. If you talk, they will send somebody to come and threaten you. That is what they are doing. Our villages are going. None of you can go to your farmlands today as we speak. None of you can go to your farmland. None of you can travel from Onitsha to Enugu without, heavy security. None of you can come from Lagos to Onitsha without heavy security. That is the simple truth. They were shouting the other time. It is Mazi Simon Ekpa everywhere. Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want to ask you, where is that Olosho woman today? Olosho, that I call her Olosho. Bianca Olowu, where is she today? Where is Bianca Olowu today? The woman that was shouting, hey, Simon was the problem. If Simon is removed, Tinubu has signed Nnamdi Kanu release bond. Where is she today? Where is Madubugo? Where is Benjamin Madubugo today? I keep asking questions because these are the same people. Do you know that Biancolo, as some weeks ago, still writing to Finland for extradition order? You know, that's why I keep telling you people that anytime you see David Dr. Masanga, greet that man for us. Praise him. I personally sent him a message, I think on Friday. That man is doing wonders. That man, David Masanga, is doing wonders. Most of you don't even know what that man is fighting for. The way he's fighting this Biafra cause like it's his own. You don't know what this man is doing. All of them they gathered and they fought Simon Epa. Madubugo, where are you today? Hey, Simon must be taken down. Oh, Simon is our problem. Oh, Simon is this. If Madubugo that time, you would think that the reason why they have not released Mazen Nandekano was Simon Epa. Today, Mazen Nandekano is jailed for life. The same Simon that was disturbing Ani was jailed for 6 years. Right? Where is Madubugo? Where is those DOS members? That is why when you see them talking, you know that they are all criminal. People like Ogechukwu Nkiri, you know that they are all thieves. They don't have anything here. They can never confront Nigeria the way we are confronting Nigerian terrorist government today. They can't. When you see them talking, you will think that that they have planned everything. No, Simon Jizifa. Today, Simon is removed. Where are they? Careful, where are those noisemakers? Where are the noisemakers today? And we cannot, you know why we cannot stop talking about Biafra? You know why we cannot stop talking about Finland? I don't care. All of them are all criminal. President of Nigeria. Simon, until they had a handshake. And then Selena Selim came from told you and I that Simon was the one blocked. I will not forget too soon because we Biafrans, we are too quick to move on. We are too quick to move on. Overly here, let's let them. No. We have to. Simon Eber is blocking bilateral agreement with Finland. Have you people forgotten that? And they jailed that man. And you tell me to go to my house and sleep? And you think this Finland will sleep? And then that has done. You don't know how far it has gone. None of you do know, right? It's coming. They know that the only reason why Simon is locked up, sure that they should be fumbling. It's gone bullet money and prison. Gone bullet money and prison. This is the law of Nigeria. All this thing that is happening in Anibu. These are the people looking for Biafra for you, and they are all compromised. They all compromised. And they started fighting Simon. Today, Simon is taken away. And let them do all of them disappeared into the thin air. These are the people fighting for Biafra. These are the people fighting Mazi Simon Epa because they were paid to come and do what they are doing. Because they were paid by the Nigerian state. You see Simon Epa is going to come out. He dragged Finland. This man under Norway. You know, Dr. Cho Ayoba was arrested. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you the full story. Upon then, I'll just leave you guys at that. Biafran, for those of you that are not going to be, it is a way to show your discontent about a nation that you don't want to belong to again. So terrible this morning. I'm going to do some. Anyways, thank you so much, friends. I have to leave you guys at this. So terrible this morning. I'm going to do some. Anyways, thank you so much, friends. I have to leave you guys at this. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow again. Thank you so much, and may God bless you from here. All right.